It's one of the jewels of the Cactus League. Scottsdale Stadium has become a bucket list item for some baseball fans.
I've been trying to do this since I was 16, and I never thought I'd do it.
In San Francisco, it's colder than it usually is. Like out here, it's warm and fun.
How much have you seen the Cactus League experience change over the years?
More people, ticket prices have gone up, the venues have gotten better.
The stadium has humble beginnings, first opening in 1956 with the Baltimore Orioles taking the field. The Red Sox took over the grounds in 1959. Ted Williams even worked out in the desert at the end of his career, and the Cubs used the stadium from 1968 to 78. It was a much different atmosphere back then.
Used to have the old wood stadium back here in the 70s and 80s. The word has it on the streets that this trailer that we have right here, basically they would count the proceeds at the end of each game. And sometime during the third or fourth inning, somebody'd walk up to the top of the stadium, in the back of the stadium here, and give a thumbs up to Leo DeRocher, who was the manager for the Cubs, saying, yeah, we got our proceeds and let's keep playing the game. Obviously today is big business now. I mean, in comparison to where we were back in the humble beginnings of the Cactus League.
With the beer prices, the ticket prices on a Saturday in Scottsdale, it costs in many cases more to go to a Cactus League game than a Diamondbacks regular season game. And the Cactus League growth doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon.
Oh, it's grown a lot. You know, I grew up here in Scottsdale, and it was in the old wooden stadium, and things were slow and like baseball should be, but now it's turned into a huge business.
It's gotten more expensive to come out to experience a spring training game. With that comes the opportunity to make a good impact in the business community here in the Valley, and then also with what we do as Charros, giving back to the school district the funds that we are able to raise here.
The Scottsdale Charros were the original ticket takers and popcorn vendors at the stadium. These days, they organize a 16-game schedule and raise money for charity. Over $2 million for Scottsdale schools last year. And the Charros have big plans for the stadium's future.
I mean, who thought what the Waste Management Phoenix Open would be 20 years ago? And so we kind of think the same thing is you never know where it's going to go, and you kind of look for those opportunities to grow the sport and the event itself.
And for those who yearn for a simpler, less expensive time, it's still available. You've just got to choose your spots.
If you pick the right games during the middle of the week, you can find some good pricing.
And the stadium starts a whole new chapter in the spring of 2020 with the city of Scottsdale set to start $50 million worth of renovations in April. I'm Mark McClune for Arizona's Family.